I can't stop playing Borderlands. I think I have a problem, and it's killing me.
Okay.
I try and move on from the series, and I can't stop playing, and I don't know what it is. And I think that, David, this is my therapy session with you.
Okay.
I'm trying to figure out what is wrong with me.
It all started when you were a child, obviously.
Obviously. And when Borderlands went out to get milk and bread, and then I've just been obsessed with it ever since. This is our 9th episode.
Yeah.
And I've genuinely played that game. I think every week I mention that I'm playing that game, and I just want so desperately to move on from it.
Yeah.
And I've also, I think I just wanted to talk about it so that way I could reconcile in my head. I'm like, okay, I'm going to try and make this worth it. I'm going to try and turn this into something. So I'm going to talk about it in this little clip on this podcast, but then I'm also going to make a video about it where I think I'm going to talk about, I've played every Borderlands game and I ranked them or whatever. And the answer might surprise you.
Ooh.
So who knows? Have you played Borderlands before?
Yeah, no, I grew up with Borderlands. Now, granted, I haven't played Borderlands in years. It's probably been maybe half a decade, maybe more. Since last I played Borderlands. The most, like, when you say, have you played Borderlands, the one that comes to my mind is Borderlands 2, which to me I sunk the most hours in, just because obviously, you know, Handsome Jack was an amazing antagonist.
Such a good villain.
Such a good villain, and I don't. I think he's one of the top 10.
Really well written.
Yeah,
really well written, and he never got too annoying.
No, he didn't. He really didn't.
I feel like the Borderlands games get really, really annoying, like wear thin really quickly with their humor, and it just gets a little bit too, like, you're like, okay, shut the fuck up.
Oh,
like he was like
not a claptrap joke.
Oh, look at me, I'm dancing, and in the third game I have a completely different voice actor.
Handsome Jack, Borderlands 2, and just the co-op. Just sinking so many hours with me and my friends playing that game, and just having some really good times with the drop in and drop out co-op. And revisiting now and thinking about some of the jokes, probably humor hasn't really aged as well, but to me Borderlands 2 just stands out among the rest with its amazing Handsome Jack, and obviously its gameplay and the gunplay feeling just so good to play.
Yeah, but I think the series as a whole is just Borderlands. It's so unique.
It's guns. And
it's a gazillion guns.
It's a gazillion guns.
Five different guns that are slightly reshaped and reskinned. No, it's that's Borderlands 1. Borderlands 2 got better, and then Borderlands 3 was insane. Like that's the most recent one that I've been playing through. Yeah. Spoiler for the end of our podcast, but been trying to really power through that. I mean, I've finished it multiple times. Yeah. Not recently, but like just in general. And the variety in guns. Yeah. In that game is insane. I don't want to get too far ahead of myself, because I guess I'll probably go through each of them and all that stuff. But man, it's such a unique series, and I think just from a surface level, I think what's so incredible about it, what I find intriguing about it, maybe I'll put it that way, is that if you look at the individual elements, it's not the prettiest looking game. I don't think the gunplay particularly feels incredible. Like if you go from Call of Duty to that game, it doesn't feel amazing. Yeah. The humor, the way it's written is a bit corny, really cheesy, and even like the loot system isn't like the most sophisticated. But when you zoom out and see the combination and mishmash of all these different variables, it becomes so unique and special that it's just got such, like, it's got its own identity, and it also just happens to be the series that, and I could be wrong, but it pioneered the whole looter shooter kind of genre as a whole back in, I believe the first game came out in 2009.
Correct, yes. And, my question to you, because obviously you played the series, what keeps drawing you back to the series? Like,
I fucking wish I knew. I wish I knew.
Like, what is it about the gameplay? Is the story? Is it just your addictive personality?
Well, call me the RFK Jr. of Borderlands, because there's a worm in my brain that keeps telling me to play this game again.
I have a worm in my brain. No, we're not bringing this bit back.
I don't know. No, I was just gonna say, like, so you're asking me like what keeps bringing me back, and I'm gonna be honest, like, I don't know, and I think it could be a personality trait. Like, I really struggle moving on to another game when I've got a game half finished. Like but I've also acknowledged that I'm not trying to complete these games because there's like so many trophies that I just know that I'm not going to get because I'm not playing with someone else, and I know I could probably just get a second controller and just whatever, but I don't know, man. Like the feedback loop of like, you know, shoot a couple of enemies, get a little bit of loot, move up a couple of levels. It's so satisfying to me. And then just, I could switch my brain off. I don't have to think. It's also this feeling of nostalgia. And I think that's probably the most powerful element of it as well. Because it's like, I feel guilty about, I've said it on the podcast a couple of times, like I wanted to get into Red Dead, I want to get into this game, I wanted to get into that game. But while I'm trying to embark on this odyssey, which is me trying to just go through this series, it's just so hard for me to move on to like a different series when this is like, it's like the book isn't finished, so to speak. I'm still up to like chapter whatever the fuck. Like I just, it's fun. It's like a trip down memory lane. It's like a comfy, like warm blanket. And man, honestly, like when I started playing the series again, I got the Borderlands PS5, like special edition or remastered edition or whatever the fuck.
Yeah.
And I played Roland the Soldier and went through, completed it, and did all the stuff that I used to do. And I was like, man, this is like a trip down memory lane.
Yeah.
And it was also when I was taking about a month off of work because I was just burnt out and I was just like fucking over it all. And it's when we started the podcasts and I don't know, it just felt nice because it's like I had this nice little routine where I was doing what I wanted to do.
Exactly.
And I'd finish my day by staying up and playing these games, and it just reminded me back from like, I don't know, I guess like when I was a teenager. Yeah. It was just so comforting. And then I was like, you know what? I haven't really given like the pre-sequel a chance yet. And then I started playing that, and then it made me want to play Borderlands 2, and then just I started spiraling.
Look, you know, this is an intervention. I think you really have a problem here.
I've got a problem.
I think we really need to set some positive outcomes and some actions for you to follow, because my God, I've never seen a man play Borderlands so much before in my life until I met you. Please,
Papa, please, Papa, don't take my PlayStation off of me.
But what I want to ask you, do you want to share what your favorite Borderlands is with us? In relation to you playing the series right now, do you have a favorite? Do you want to share that with us, or do you want to obviously leave us in suspense for your video coming out?
I'm going to wait until the actual video that I make on it where I rank them, because I don't want to spoil it here. But I'll say the one that I've probably spent the most time in is the pre-sequel for some reason.
What, that one?
I think it's because like I played a fuck ton of Borderlands 1 when I was younger, and then Borderlands 2, and the last Borderlands game I played before going on the stint was Borderlands 3, and I think the pre-sequel has always been this dark horse where it's just like, it's one that I've always wanted to play, and I never got around to it. And it's a shorter game. It's a harder game. It's admittedly weirdly paced, and I can acknowledge objectively that Borderlands 2 is probably the better game, but I don't know what it is about the pre-sequel. Like, if it weren't for me trying to go power through
it's like your dirty little secret.
If it wasn't for me trying to like power through Borderlands 3 and Tina's Wonderland for the sake of getting this video done, I'd be playing the pre-sequel right now, and I don't know why. I think like I love the classes. I love that you can like double jump, and you got the oxygen tank, and you can like zip around in the air. I think it's kind of different and spacey. Kind of the aesthetic is cool and different. I just think it's really cool. I hate the Aussie humor in it because it was developed by 2K Australia, but it's like you kind of come to expect to just I think hate a lot of that stuff, especially like Claptrap. But I don't know why, man. It's just I just can't stop playing it.
That's okay. You know, hey, that's what we're here for. You know, it's steps to recovery. This is this is.
Do you have any series like that?
Do I have any series like that I go back to when I constantly have to play it?
Where you're just like, oh, got a hankering, or like once you pick it up again, you're like, man, I'm just gonna binge this series.
Not a series, probably a specific game. It depends on my mood. Like, obviously, I love to get that Sid Meier's Civilization itch again, and then just sink 3 weeks of my life playing.
I never got into that series.
Civilization. Oh, it's just any world building or Civilization series games. I just sink my teeth into it because it's just, I don't know. I guess it's hard to explain, but it just scratches an itch in my brain that I just really like. And I can lose hours into that game. I'm trying to think of any other games more recently. I guess Minecraft. I know that sounds.
Well, I was going to say that. No, that's one of my actual, like, it's kind of like my annual Skyrim 200-hour binge. It's like, I feel that way about Minecraft, where I was like, all right, it's that meme, isn't it? Like, oh, it'll lose 2 weeks into Minecraft or whatever. yeah, like I don't know. I kind of feel like this sounds stupid, man. But I'm so keen to stop playing these games. But I'm also, I think I'm going to be a bit sad when I move on. I'm just like, I just need to like.
You're gonna fall off the wagon.
I don't know. Like I don't feel that same level of nostalgia or that urgency to play the Borderlands series again. Like I think once I'm done with this, I'm going to be like, all right, that's going to be me good for a few years. But you know, even like.
Falls around the corner.
Well, yeah, that's true. Actually, I am gonna play that day one. I'm not gonna lie, but no, I don't know. It's weird because I just think these games are really special. They're just so weird and different. And what I find interesting, one thing I love doing when replaying a game, or playing a game is kind of looking up on YouTube like videos that people are making, like talking about it. Not necessarily like reviews, but I always feel like. You can tell a game is really special when it has a fucking massive community online of people who just talk about it. Yeah. And it's so interesting because like there's a few like just game related channels where it talks about gaming news or gaming topics or whatever. Yeah. And I didn't realize, but a lot of them just started off being Borderlands exclusive channels. And there's actually a surprising amount of channels out there that just kind of started talking about just Borderlands and then branching out. And there's so much content out there on YouTube where people are just talking about like, oh, here's all these class builds, here's like all the like cool weapons and you know, here's all the like cool DLC and like there's just so much to these games, and I think that it's a testament to how much is in there. Yeah. And I genuinely feel like there's a little something for everyone in these games. They're not game of the year contenders whatsoever.
No, they're not.
They're cringy as fuck at best, and they have unfortunately spawned one of the worst video game adaptations ever.
Well, you tell me you didn't like the Borderlands movie with Kate Blanchett,
absolute cinema,
and Jack Black. I guess like I have one more question, obviously, if you don't mind asking. Obviously, you know, Borderlands 4 is around the horizon, and you did say you're gonna play day one. Any new features that you're excited about with the new Borderlands? If you've been looking into it that much, or is there anything you hope they keep from the Borderlands series and bring it to Borderlands 4, make it a modern adaptation with the series?
Yeah, good question. I'm gonna be honest. Like, I've intentionally been keeping away from like not Valve. What the fuck am I talking about?
2K.
No, it's Gearbox. I'm pretty sure.
Gearbox. Oh no.
Yeah. So Gearbox, Randy Pitchford has finally got a haircut, and he's also started releasing like character teasers and all that shit. But I'm gonna be honest. Like, I'm not interested in seeing that stuff about the game because. Which goes exactly against what I just said about content, but I saw the trailer, I saw the reveal trailer, and like some gameplay, and I'm like, right, cool. This is all I want to see. I don't want to spoil too much more for myself, and I've been intentionally avoiding a lot of that shit. But at the same time, it's weird. Like, the real smart thing about the Borderlands series is that because it's got that cel-shaded aesthetic, it really is timeless. Like, even the first one still looks good. Yeah. And I don't know how they do it. They somehow continue to make these games look better and better. Yeah. And when playing Borderlands 3 or Wonderlands, I'm like, fuck, these games look so good. And so does Borderlands 4. But it's also one of those games that I feel like it looks really good when you're playing it. When you're watching a video of someone else playing it, it's just like, yeah, okay, I've seen this before. So I am really excited. But I also would say that, I've kind of avoided it because I don't want to ruin it for myself. So,
look,
but I am really keen.
Fair. That's completely fair. And I think the best way to play a video game is to go in blind because it creates a magical experience, in my opinion.
Exactly. I know you said that you haven't played for a while. Yeah. But do you remember like what your go-to class would be?
Oh my god.
Person, I should say.
I was the I always played the tank character. Just a really, what was his name?
So in the second game it's Salvador, the Gunzerker.
The
Gunzerker. The first one. Yeah, okay, cool.
Yeah, it was a Gunzerker. I just love just tanking and just going berserk on my weapons.
Yeah, I'm intentionally trying to like pick different classes this time. Yeah, like I went back and did Soldier for the first run through. I'm like, oh, this is like nostalgic. And then this second game, so Borderlands 2, I was Maya, the Siren. I thought I'll give that a go, and it was awesome. Pre-sequel was Athena. Yeah. And she was like, she's got like the shield, and her whole build is around like, you know, if you use lightning weapons, you can get like some insane damage specifically with those weapons. Yeah. And with the third one, I'm playing as Flak, the Beastmaster. So his whole build is around like active pet on the field, which also kind of gives him a bonus. So I'm intentionally trying to pick classes that are like off the beaten path or something different.
Yeah.
And I'm really happy because it's I
refreshing.
usually play the most run-of-the-mill boring like
I'm the
warrior
gunzerker.
class or the soldier class, like the most just boring class. And I'm really keen to just try something different. So
Do you have a favorite out of all of them? If you could choose one.
oh god.
Oh, you're thinking.
Yeah, you've stumped me.
He's
Honestly,
pondering.
Okay, so I won't say my favorite game, but I will say I think my favorite character is not favorite character in universe, but just favorite character to play so far. I'd definitely say Athena. I was very surprised. Usually I like to have like the turret, which it heals me, and also I can just throw it down to like shoot people. But I've just been having so much fun with Athena, man. She's just like with her shield, and she can throw it, and just. I think it's also just a combination of that and just enjoying the pre-sequel so much. So I'm going to have to go with her, I think.
Okay. Well, look, I'm really excited to see your Borderlands video, to see obviously how you're ranking, and to find out what your favorite is.
I'm excited for it to be done so I can move on.
So I can rest on a grateful universe, a peaceful universe.
Oh my god. There's this video, and then there's the video where I review each campaign, and it's like Thanos and that knife. It's like perfectly balanced as all things should be. Hey, would you look at that? You've made it through the entirety of this episode. Congratulations. This video is just one section of our weekly gaming podcast called Last Week in Gaming Today. If you're interested in checking out the full episode or more discussions like the one you've just watched, I'll leave a link to the podcast in the description and comment section below.